Preseason first team All Summit League. How much of a vote of confidence is that for you going into this season?
Yeah, I think, I've always had confidence in myself, and I think, me personally, like, things like this don't really matter. I think it just depends on how you play and how you, the end of the season, so, yeah.
You look toward the end of the season. We'll be back here in March in about 5 months here. Obviously so much has to happen between now and then. What are some of the things that are going to be points of emphasis for this ORU team?
I think with our offense being the way it is, we have to come into practice focused every single day. Chemistry has to be there within the girls and the coaches. But I think just we emphasize trust a lot. I have to trust my teammates. They have to trust me. We have to trust our coaches. Our coaches have to trust us. And I think that's right now where we're at. We all trust each other. We have really, really good chemistry. So we're just excited to see how it'll all play out.
Personally, you're one of the highest scorers in the country, 20 points a game last season, one of the highest in the league as well. That offense for ORU is explosive. I mean, you guys can score whenever, all the time. With that comes the defensive side, and that was a downside. Last in the Summit League in defensive scoring. So how do you guys adjust and kind of fix some of those issues on the defensive end this year?
With our offense, we have to practice that a lot, so we don't really have much time to get down to the basics with defense, but this year I know since we were last, they have been putting a lot of defensive drills in, but I think it all just comes down to us, if we want to play defense, and right now, our defense has been really good, but since, me and the two other girls that returned, we knew how bad our defense was last year. So, we're trying to, set the standard for that this year.
Year two with Kelsey as a head coach, is this a year that you're expecting some championship pedigree, and, how has it been different than last year in terms of the preparation?
Last year, everything was new, new coaching staff. For us, it was new style of play. And, she didn't bring in the girls that she recruited, so we have 10 new girls this year, and the girls that she brought in were girls that she recruited. That wasn't the case last year. So I think, she knows what she needs in the offense. She knows what type of girls we need on the team, and she brought that. So I think this year, we're aiming super, super high. So I'm just really excited to see what we can do. Coach Music is fired up. She's a little firecracker. But, I'm just really, really excited. It being my last year, I want to win everything. I want to win every single game. I want to win the championship. And, I think we have everything we need to do that. Looking at other teams, everybody is good in this league, it's all up in the air. But at the end of the day, it just depends on how you practice, and it'll eventually just, I don't know, I think it'll fall into our hands.